everyone, and welcome to Plotty Time, the podcast where we three gamers discuss video game stories in detail with all the necessary and appropriate backlash. On one side of the table, we have Chump Slap.
There we were, minding our own business, just doing chores around the house, when kids started killing themselves all over my property.
On the other side of the table is Dr. Syintist.
And a booklet with answers to the most commonly asked questions, like, who are you and what are you doing here?
My name is Poppascotch, and as I always say, you look like that flashcard they told me means sadness. Welcome to Plotty Time.
40 eggs?
That's a big fucking pile of garbage.
I'm the farting demon in this relationship.
I'd be an awesome rich person.
You're both just an embarrassment.
God, I'm awesome.
We're talking Tom Hanks and his vehicle.
Yeah, I had my finger in my mouth waiting for you to finish.
You gotta get 4 balls or something.
Dick piercing?
No, you know damn well I'm fucking that demon.
It's still sexy. How could that be close and not be
Yeah,
right?
I'll kill some random dude.
If you want cheese, you get a milk.
You're waiting for me.
No, I can hate on it. It sucked. Boners.
Hey everyone, that was a Plotty Time, the podcast that I got back from San Francisco. I'm back. That was a fun trip.
Yeah. Have a good time.
That bit ran long. What was that, 4 weeks? And we're out of...
It was a good trip. We saw Alcatraz and the Winchester Mystery House, and we ate.
Didn't you do that before?
I have, but that was like 5-6 years ago.
I remember you talking about it on this podcast.
Did you see
I'm sure I have.
where they filmed The Rock?
The very same place.
That
Yes.
set?
Nice.
No, it's based off a real place.
No. They should sell those little, like, green balls there at the...
Oh, the VX gas. The VX mountain. Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
They absolutely should. I'm surprised they don't.
I want to see if I could buy like that whole thing of all the things.
Nice.
Don't do that.
Well, see, the thing of it now, though, is that it's like there's a museum section right when you finish that is talking about
The movie?
mass incarceration and how that's bad.
Yeah,
know.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It is. And it was very much like the same thing they have at Eastern State Penitentiary, where they're like, hey, isn't it fucked up that all these people are locked up? And then, so they did their gift shop was a little bit more toned down. You know what I mean? A lot of books.
You didn't have a guide like Phil Hartman from So I Married an Axe Murderer.
No, nothing like that. That's a good San Francisco movie. I forgot about that one.
Yeah. It's decent.
Put it in the bowl.
Sneak it in there.
Anyway, so speaking of bowls, let's talk to you, Dr. Scientist. What have you been playing, watching, doing? What's going on with you? And what does it have to do with the bowl? How about you tell us?
What'd I watch?
We've eaten a lot of cereal.
Just watch more Doctor Who. I wish I'd eat cereal. I don't even really like cereal.
Grape nuts, dude.
Frosted mini wheats.
Oh, I can make this about me. I tried, I saw at the grocery store they had that magic spoon stuff I hear on all the podcasts.
Oh, yeah?
So I tried their fruit flavor, which is like
Like Fruit Loops?
Like Fruit Loops, yes. Sorry, it was escaping me. It's fine.
But it's got less sugar, right?
It's got like no sugar. They use stevia. So if I eat too much of it, I'll just start breaking out in highs,
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
which is pretty sweet. But it's fine. I thought it was very unsettling, though, that it kind of like stuck to my teeth after.
Oh, that's weird.
That's gross.
Yeah, like you'd finish like a mouthful and then you'd be like, all right, the taste is good. Nope, no, it's still, what the fuck is that? And it's like stuck to your teeth. Almost like caramel, but slightly less sticky.
That does not sell
Slightly less. No.
Yeah, so hit us up, Magic Spoon.
Let's mark this episode. We might have to go back and delete it someday. But yeah, hit us up. We'll sit right in front of these mics and go, it's fine. We tried them all. I break out in hives.
I've had worse.
Made my guts weird.
Gave me hives and stuck to my teeth.
I had fucking wine mouth when I smiled after I ate the chocolate one. Hit us up. We're just waiting for that magic spoon money. Fuck.
I hate when you brush your teeth and you have chunks of cereal in it.
Yeah.
Are you sick of eating cereal and not having chunks in your teeth? Well, get Magic Spoon. That's our voice.
You
too.
like
That's how we
itching?
do all the
Gives you hives.
Really silly. Anyway, what were you saying about bowls and Doctor Who?
I don't even remember anymore. I watched some Doctor Who.
Yeah.
I watched this movie, the classic from the early 2000s called Red Eye.
Really?
I don't
Okay.
even know why. It was a recommended for you on Amazon. Like, I don't feel like looking.
That's fair. It sucks, though.
Yeah, it's okay. The first half of it's okay.
Yeah, that's what I remember. The first half was very tense, and then after that, I was like,
Yeah, once they get off the plane, it's kind of dumb.
yeah, it gets real dumb real fast. That's the problem, I think.
Yeah.
It was very like intense and on the plane, And I'm like, ooh, this is the vibe we're going for. And like, hey, we're going to shoot a rocket launcher out of this hotel. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, and on the plane, it's like I was like, oh, she can't do anything. She can't go anywhere. She doesn't really know what's going on. But then when they get off the plane, it's like, oh, get everybody out of the hotel, and then someone shoots a rocket at it.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Dumb.
So don't watch is what you're saying.
No. Beginning was okay. Still playing some Rogue Book.
Still.
But then I played the shit out of this game called Dark Devotion.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I bought it. It was on sale.
Yeah, it's a lot like Blasphemous or Salt and Sanctuary. Where you go
Pixel
through.
graphics.
Yeah,
A deck builder.
2D Souls-like.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I
Not
was gonna
Rogue.
say.
It is roguelike too. You can get more powerful as you go down each level, and you open up pathways through each one.
Okay.
But it's kind of fun. It's sort of random, kind of not, depending on which weapons you get. Stuff there's certain enemies that drop certain weapons, so if you go there, you can get that weapon on the next one. But
okay.
you still have to get to there and then fight to where you have to be.
All right.
Like Borderlands?
No,
No, idiot.
it's each run has you like if you beat a boss, you don't have to fight the bosses again if you're going through it, but
Yeah.
you can if you want.
Okay.
Okay.
And you can get like their special weapon for that run through the whole thing,
So it's like Borderlands.
sort of. Well, no,
No, it's not. I get it.
it's not like it at all.
It's like Castlevania.
Yeah, but it's roguish, mixed with Souls like. But it's fun. If you like that kind of thing and need someone else, play it. Whenever you're
Okay.
done with Ghost of Tsushima or whatever Chump Slap's playing at the moment.
I'm finished with that shit, dude.
Well, I don't know.
So a couple
anymore.
weeks ago, dude.
But yeah, I tried Dark Devotion. Good game. That's all I did though. Poppascotch, throw some shit at me.
Well, thanks for asking. What did I do last week? I watched some stuff. I watched a movie that I know Dr. Syintist loves. I think Chump Slap loves. Haven't seen it in a minute, but I watched the Cloverfield Paradox again.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of good.
Love space horror.
It is one of those movies that every time I watch it, I like it more, which don't happen that often.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I love the part when he gets his arm cut off.
And it's still flopping around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, it was a really great movie. It was good sci-fi horror. It reminded me and kind of made me want to watch Sunshine too.
Oh, that
I've
is
seen
pretty
that
good.
Forever.
It's been a long time since I saw
I don't
Sunshine.
know if I've seen Sunshine.
With Chris Evans and
Nope.
who's that other guy? Whose the main guy?
Or am
Whose
I
name
thinking of
is
Solaris?
I
28
don't
Days
know
Later.
what you're thinking.
Sunshine was directed by Danny Boyle. It's the one where the astronauts have to go and restart the sun by dumping a nuke in it.
That one's good too.
Oh, was it? That
like
just
it.
sounded so stupid. I didn't watch it. All right.
Oh, it's space horror, dude. Check it out.
I'll have to check it out. Yeah.
It's not as let's temper some expectations. It's not exactly as crazy as Event Horizon,
Right.
but it's very good. It's well done. It's spooky.
Okay. Cool.
Take a look, sir.
Will do.
Also watched The Big Short, which is, that movie about the housing market collapse in 08.
Yeah. Exciting. How'd it end?
Not great. Because at the end, like, that thing happened, which, we all lived through it. And then they're like, oh, yeah, this one guy got arrested. Like, that's it. Just
Yeah.
him.
The fall guy.
Decades of shitty banking and people asleep at the wheel. It's a great movie. And it does a really great job of kind of like showing you through an interesting way of how all that shit came to be. So check it out. It's fun.
Okay.
Somehow they made talking about fucking bank loans fun. Whatever. Check it out. And then I watched something I had completely forgot about. A new season of
Mr.
the show
Bean.
had come out. It wasn't Mr. Bean. No, good guess.
Ernest scared
I'm a
stupid.
beanhead. Watch the newest season of Black Mirror.
Oh yeah.
The 6th season?
Yes, the one with the episode with Josh Hartnett and Aaron Paul, who are the astronauts.
Yeah. Man, have you never seen it before?
No, this is the first time I watched it. It's been out for maybe even a year.
Oh yeah, it's been a long time.
It's been a while. I completely forgot it existed, but I liked all the stories. The one I just talked about with Josh Hartnett and Aaron Paul I thought was really great, but was that a bummer?
Yeah. I don't think I've seen it.
There's some really good ones in it.
All right. I'll take your
I'm
word
trying
for
to remember what the other ones are.
it. Yeah, real good ones. Uh-huh.
So good that I forgot what they're about or named. So
Yeah.
they're real good. Oh yeah, there was the Joan is Awful one I really loved
Oh, that is pretty good.
with what's her name?
Mm-hmm.
The woman from Schitt's Creek.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
It's called Joan is Awful. It's really great. Loch Henry was pretty good about the true crime Scottish town thing.
Mm-hmm.
That was also a disturbing one. And yeah, The Demon 79 was fun. I like that one.
All right. Yeah, maybe I'll have to check it out.
If you haven't seen it, I mean, I think most people know what Black Mirror is all about. If you haven't seen it at all, check it out. But, you know, you'll like it or dislike it. I don't know. Fucking, I liked it.
You'll either
If you
like it or not, whatever.
Yeah, it's something.
You're either going to love it, you're going to hate it, you're going to like it, you're not going to like it, you're going to think it's fine, or you're going to think it's great.
At the end of the day, it's something to watch.
Man, and that came out in June. I'm an idiot. That's 4 months away. 5 months, because we're in November. It's November
It seems
9th.
like it's been so long.
Right?
It really does. Anyway, so there you go. Watch Black Mirror. It's fun, and I like the show. What I play? Guess what, Chell?
No.
How's
Yeah,
Radko
lots of
Gudis?
He's getting better, man. I got him when he was an 82 overall. I dumped in 25,000 coins into him.
Which is
Not
$20
like
real life.
Yeah.
jammed it into him, but like applied that to his overall. Now he's an 85.
I thought you said he was an 87.
No, was he an 87? I don't remember. I got a lot of really good players on my team. It's hard to keep track.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
18, 20 of them. It's hard to keep track of 20 of them. You guys get it.
Oh, yeah.
Who's your goalie?
Sorokin right now.
I thought you said good ones.
Well, I also have Marc-Andre Fleury, but I just got his card and I need to upgrade it. So he's like an overall 82 right now.
No, he's not even a
So
goof,
do you
though.
have to upgrade them for them to be good, even if they're good players?
Short answer, no.
But I mean,
you
like-
can pull better cards.
Fleury's like a Hall of Fame goalie, and you got to like put him in
Well,
to make
the
him
thing
better.
is, like as the seasons go on and you can upgrade cards and they want to be able to release more packs, so they don't release any players that are like 99s out of the gate. So the best ones you'll find right now, this early in the release, is like an 86 overall Cale Makar, an 87 McDavid. Like no one's over 87 right now.
Wow.
You're telling me Radko Gudis had the same rating as Marc-Andre Fleury?
For right now. So those cards, like some of the ones you get from the sets and the X Factors, as the year goes on, like our year in real time progresses, you'll be able to put more collectibles and money into them. Like it'll unlock and their ratings can go up. So they'll scale with your team.
Oh, so if you spend
Yes,
more money as
that's how I
time
get
goes
you.
on.
Exactly. They want to keep you there. And then that way you're just not reselling cards. You're keeping the same ones. You're just pumping more money into them.
Makes sense. They got
It's
it.
all very much RPG mechanics with gambling. That's really all it is.
Yeah.
And the physics in it are cool. I like to do hip checks now. They just added hip checks, and oh, that's fun. That's real fun.
Good stuff.
So yeah, go play Chell. I dare you. We'll start a team. We'll be the Plotty time
Ploppers?
Vibers. Ploppers, sure.
I like it.
Plotty, the PT Ploppers.
Perfect.
It'll be great. We'll start a club. We'll play online. And Dr. Syintist and Sir Chump Slap said they would absolutely buy Chell and play online too if we started a team with those had enough people in it.
This may not be a guarantee.
Like it, you just said the disclaimer at the small print at the okay. That's all I did. So how about you there, Sir Chump Slap? What are you playing, watching, doing? What's going on with you?
Well, thanks for asking.
Sure.
Playing a little game I found called Source of Madness.
Oh, was it recommended by a fan?
No, I was just going through. I finished Callisto, so I was like, I want to play something.
Sure.
So I just
Been there.
it's free.
Halloween sale? Oh,
No, it's free on PlayStation. It's like a roguelite side scroller with procedurally generated AI creatures.
mm-hmm.
And like the creatures, the AI is not very smart.
Never
a
is.
lot of the creatures are just they like flop around. Like
Nice.
I think I saw some. Is it like Lovecraftian?
yes.
Okay,
And
I've
you
seen
got, like,
people play that.
You got a little wizard guy,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
gets like rings, and
Is it good? I thought it might look good.
it's good for free. I mean, I've only played it.
Is it for PS Plus or is it on
Yeah, it's-
Game Pass or whatever the fuck it is for PlayStation?
I don't know.
I'll have to
It might
look.
just be PS Plus.
Let me look at it now while we're doing this.
Yeah. I mean, it's worth
Yeah.
a try. I mean, you can hate it if you want, but I mean, I've only played to like 3 levels.
It looked interesting.
Yeah.
What was that game one more time for the fans?
Source of Madness.
Source of Madness. Is it like an independent one? Is it longer, shorter? Do you have any idea?
I have no idea how long it is. I guess it's pretty.
Yeah, it's Game Plus Extra,
Okay.
but it's only $20 if you don't have it.
Yeah, but if you have it on PlayStation.
Yeah, playable on PS5 only. That's probably
Oh,
why.
there you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, it's a good try. Give it out. Give it a go. You might hate it. You might like it. You might give it a shit. I played
Not
it.
us.
But I watched a couple things.
Okay, like what?
You guys ever hear of Hardwired? This
Yes.
Val Kilmer, Cuba Gooding Jr., Tatiana Maslany movie.
No. I'm going to be no.
It's about like an evil corporation in the future that puts these brain implants in people and like makes them see ads and shit all the time. They're doing it to like homeless people and stuff. It's weird.
Wow.
Doesn't really make sense. It's not really good, but
Was it new?
it has to be at least 6 years old, 8 years old. Now I'm gonna have to look it up. But
I kind of remember hearing about it.
Hardwired, you said.
Hardwired, yeah,
2009. Cuba Gooding Jr., Val Kilmer, Michael Ironside. Sick.
Yeah,
Good
Oh,
crew.
look at that Kilmer hair.
it's something. I mean, it's pretty boring and it's not very good acting, but yeah.
It's pretty boring and the acting sucks, but yeah, it's pretty good.
I don't know. It's
Check it
something to
out.
watch. You know, it's just like Val Kilmer and Cuba Gooding.
I don't think Val Kilmer's ever made a bad movie.
Not one.
Not that I could think of. Maybe this one, but I don't know. But I watched another movie called MFKZ.
Motherfucking Killzone?
Maybe I couldn't figure out what it's for.
I don't know. What's it about?
It's an animated movie about this kid who lives in a city and he can like, it's kind of like They Live creatures.
Okay.
It's people posing as like other people and he can see them and it's just like his fight against them and stuff like that. It's pretty fun. It's a good one. It has some good names in it.
Oh, it's just motherfuckers.
That's what I thought, but
So the mother part is just the M, and then the fuckers is the FKZ.
yeah, there you go.
Is it any good?
Yeah,
You liked it? Thumbs
I
up?
enjoyed it.
Is it like anime?
It's animated. I don't know. I'd say it's more Western animation,
Okay.
but it's got Giancarlo Esposito and the RZA,
And the Jizza?
Michael Chiklis.
Old dirty bastard? Inspector
Oh,
Deck?
No, just-
Raekwon the chef?
we
You
get
God?
it. You know a lot.
Ghostface Killer? And you can't forget Method Man.
Yeah, there's no more woo. No, it's just the RZA playing a voice. But yeah, it's a good movie. It's a good time. Fun.
It made me think of the part in Pop Star when they're like, oh, yeah, we're getting all back together. It's like when Method Man left and made his own album and came back and he was still part of Wu-Tang Clan. And he's like, yeah, and it's also like when the RZA left and made his own album and he came back and he was still part of the Wu-Tang Clan. And they went through like 4 examples of that.
Yeah, it's just like that. No, but
Yeah.
it's a good movie. Watch motherfuckers, whatever.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I got one more here for you called The Calling.
The Calling.
Yeah, it's about this woman
Is it from inside the house?
who gives birth to the Antichrist.
Oh, tale as old as time.
Yeah, you know how it is. It talks about the kid and how her husband is raising him to be the Antichrist and all this stuff. And
What year is this from? Because I put in The Calling and I got like 7 things here.
fucking good question.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Is Susan Sarandon in it?
No,
Is it a TV show?
no, it is a movie. I think it might
Okay.
be 2014.
I got a 2009 university student leaves her course to become a nun.
Nope.
You sure it's not that one?
No, it's definitely not that one.
It had the Antichrist in it.
God damn it. The Calling movie. Let me see here. Not Susan.
This is what people
Dead air.
came to. A woman is used as a pawn to bring to fruition the rule of the Antichrist
That's the one.
from 2000.
I guess. I thought
All
it
right.
did look a little old, but I figured it could have been low budget or something. But
Nope, just old.
yeah, it was all right.
Okay, it's all right. I was going to ask you. I don't remember what you said. If it was good or not.
Yeah, check it out. I mean, it's a good story about the Antichrist. I mean,
Is there ever a bad one?
not that I know of. Not that I know of.
I mean, with Antichrist movies, you kind of know what you're getting into, right?
Yeah.
You're either on board or you're not.
You ever see the Antichrist? Just is the name of the movie, Antichrist, with Willem Dafoe in it.
No.
Yes, but I think just part 1. Are there 2 parts of it?
I have no idea. I didn't watch that, so I don't know why we're talking about it. But
Why'd you bring it up? Oh, whatever. Anyway, what else did you watch?
that's it.
That was it. That was the last one. He said one more.
All right.
God damn. Easy.
Wow.
All right, well then, Dr. Scientist is in a rush, so let's just go ahead and move into the Plotty Time vibe check.
Oh, you like that? Bringing on the vibe.
Pour me some bubbly.
Let me slip into something a little more vibe.
All right. Every week we got a vibe stuff. This week, yeah, that's right. I don't say an intro for this. Vibe check. We got some stuff going on. Did you hear about remember we talked about the whole Unity engine and how they're going to charge people from downloads and how it was pretty cray? Well, the CEO, John Riccitello, is now retiring from Unity. Apparently, there was a lot of blowback from his decision to start charging, and Unity's like, you know what? You should leave.
Oh, snap.
Oh, man, he's going to get millions of dollars.
Taking on the arches, used to tell.
They had to walk the whole policy back after studios threatened to abandon the Unity engine moving forward. Because, yeah, obviously they
Why
would.
wouldn't they?
But he joined Unity back in 2014 after leaving Electronic Arts. I think he was the guy
Who fucked EA?
yeah, well, who went really hard at EA with the Hut and the Mutt and the downloadable buyable packs.
Makes sense.
Monetization
And
strategy.
you still pay for that shit.
I still do. I don't feel good about it.
Oh, okay.
Also, the problem is I put a lot of them on my credit card, so I can't wait till that bill comes in. I'm like, holy fuck. I guess NHL should cost $500 every year. Jesus. But yeah, so he is now out after Unity. So he basically got pushed out of, because of all his aggressive DLC and microtransactions and the focus on the post-launch stuff, and then gets pushed out of Unity. How does he keep getting CEO jobs?
Because he makes a lot of money while he's there
Yeah, I mean,
for a
what
second.
the fuck?
For at least a minute, right?
Gets him in the news. I didn't know what Unity was.
Where
until
else are
this.
worthless people going to work?
Yeah, they got to just be CEOs, I guess.
Nice. Good one, guys.
Yeah.
Burned them, guys. I burned them good.
Wait till they hear that one.
Yeah,
Take that, CEOs across the world.
they listen. We have listeners. We have plenty of billionaire listeners. Also, I thought it was very interesting that Starfield, we all know, we've heard about the Xbox game. Don't hear anything about it anymore.
No.
No, for like 2 weeks, and that was it.
Yeah, I heard it was like Fallout in space. Like it was exactly the same as if they reskinned Fallout 4, but put you in anyway. So they released it for free on Xbox Game Pass, and they're saying how Game Pass doesn't have an effect if you release the games for free because it was still one of the highest selling games of the entire year.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, basically they just prove that the Game Pass doesn't really affect sales that much. I just thought it was interesting that it was one of the biggest selling games, but it was for free.
What other games came out this year?
Plenty, tons.
That I mean would be big. I was asking because I was curious, because if it's the best selling one, I mean, depending on what its competition is, then it doesn't really matter.
Well, we got something. We got Chow.
Shell. We've got the Resident Evil 4 remake,
Oh yeah, obviously.
Yeah, okay.
the Dead Space remake.
Give me something that's not a remake.
Okay, fine. Metroid Prime remastered.
That's a remake. Oh, that's a remaster.
okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, come on. Man.
The new Star Wars Jedi Survivor game is coming out. I think that's coming out. That didn't
Never
come out.
even
Did
heard of
come
it.
out?
Well, Spider-Man 2
whatever.
is going to outsell this. Maybe.
Yeah, you got Spider-Man 2. You got Mortal Kombat 1 from a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Hogwarts Legacy came out in 2023. The Legend of Zelda.
Oh, Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
Fire Emblem Engage F1 23.
How many of those
Lies
were on
of
Xbox,
P.
though? Zelda wasn't.
Wild
Fire
Hearts.
Emblem isn't.
I don't know.
Assassin's Creed Mirage.
I
That
kind of want to
mediocre
play
game
Lies of
Atomic
P,
Heart.
but I don't want to pay for it.
Blasphemous
Yeah,
2.
that's what
Tons of stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of
What
stuff.
were we
out
talking
there.
about?
What came out?
Super Mario Brothers Wonder.
I was just trying to see, what it was more than. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
And then also, one of the worst games that ever existed, Elden Ring, is getting a brand of luxury streetwear for some reason.
What?
I'm going to buy some of that shit.
Is it luxury? What is luxury streetwear? Like a suit?
Luxury. It's basically stuff that looks like you found it at a thrift store, but it costs $700.
So like a jogging suit?
Oh.
Well, I got some ideas here for you. The luxury luxury brand Arc 8 collaborated with From Software to bring its incredible RPG to a $1,735 coat.
Oh, yeah, that's probably...
Are you going to snag that?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's a couple
$1,700?
of things. There's also a tethered $240 black cotton hoodie that says tarnished on it.
Oh, sick.
That sounds like a dumb marketing thing.
I'm sure you can get the same thing on Redbubble.
Yeah. And it's probably cooler.
And it's probably not $250, I'd
Yeah.
say. But yeah, there's a couple pieces on here. I don't think I'm going to buy any because the game sucked. But other people,
Love the game. Not going to buy it either.
other people might get into
You should buy it ironically.
Yeah, that'd be sick. I want to see you wearing a $250
Yeah.
hoodie.
I know he won't do it. He's a coward.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to buy this bullshit. This game of blue. Obviously. So, yeah, I thought that was funny because I knew you liked Elden Ring, so that's why I brought it up.
That's fair. Yeah.
So, because obviously something's broken inside of you. So, did you guys hear about Silent Hill Ascension, the interactive TV series that's coming out from Konami?
Is
You
it
guys heard
like
about
Bandersnatch.
yes.
I think so. I'll read you the blurb here. It's coming out October 31st. The first episode is. It's coming out exclusively on that system thing or the streaming service we talked about yesterday, the Sony Core.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So I guess
Talked
it's
about
free
it
for
yesterday.
PlayStation Plus.
Last week.
Last week, whatever. So it tells twin narratives that will apparently be influenced by viewers and diverge according to the whims of the masses.
Should he stay and do his paperwork?
I'm wondering if it's like a vote thing. You know
It
what I mean?
sounds like it the way you said that.
That's like that Futurama one, though. Where he, like, should Calculon finish his paperwork or should he go to the shootout, the thing? And like everybody votes. He's like, all right, he'll stay and do his paperwork. He's like, I'll carry the one.
I wonder if you have to watch it live and vote. And
Well, you can't watch, of course.
well, I mean, it could be like for next week.
Then what's the first people who watch it going to see?
Just the first episode. And then you're like, well, how does it? Where does it go in the end?
Maybe.
Oh no, we'll have to.
That sounds like hell for writers and
I'll
actors.
have to rent it and watch it.
Yeah, we'll have to check it out. I can't believe it's already been out for 2 weeks and we haven't
Oh, we
seen
didn't
any
even,
of it.
Oh, I didn't even know about it
October 31st, last week,
2 weeks ago.
10 days.
It's splitting hairs.
Did any of you guys watch the newest season of American Horror Story? Do you guys watch American Horror
I
Story?
watched some of them. Most of them are dumb.
No.
I usually watch like the first 4 or 5 episodes and like, all right, I got enough of this.
Yeah.
What are some seasons that you liked? Are there any you finished?
I really like the first season.
Yeah, that was really good. It was really good. It was
Yeah,
really good.
I really liked the one where they were witches. That might have been the second season
It was
or third.
no. The second was Asylum.
Okay.
That was the third one.
The third one was good. I liked the one, was that American? Yeah, the one where they were vampires on the beach. That was recent, 2 years ago. 10 maybe. They were aliens for half of it and then vampires for half.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that season. Yes, that was
one
like
was good.
2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah. All the other ones kind of are just boring.
Yeah, I never watched any of them.
One with Lady Gaga wasn't bad either. Hotel.
Oh, the hotel one. I liked Hotel. I liked 1984 was fun.
Yeah, 1984 was really good. I forgot about that one.
I didn't care for the one that was in like a bunker and the apocalypse one.
Yeah. There's a bunch I didn't.
Anyway, the reason I'm getting to this is I'm sure you guys have heard by now that the main star of the newest season of American Horror Story, which I think is either done or wrapping up, is Kim Kardashian.
Oh, that's why I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
No, that is the reason. I was like,
I'm not going to watch that.
I was hoping somebody watched it because apparently the reviews are coming in and they say she's fucking great in it. So I don't know what
well, of
to believe
course they
anymore.
would. I don't know.
Why would they? Why would all the reviews say that?
Trying to kiss Kim Kardashian's ass.
Maybe some of them.
Yeah, but maybe she is decent actress. Who the hell knows? I don't know what else she does.
That's why I'm trying to get like a human I know to be like, oh yeah, it was great. You guys should check it out. Or don't waste your fucking time, bro.
Why don't you just watch one episode and find out?
I'm scared. All right.
I
said
know,
it.
I hear you.
You tell
bro.
us.
Yeah, I ain't gonna watch it. I've never watched any of these. Maybe I will. I'll watch
This will be this is where you start watching American Horror Story. I
Yeah.
love it. I love it.
Yeah, the unfiltered opinion.
Yeah, there you go. I got nothing in, no dog in this hunt.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's just move on with the episode and get to the game.
Yeah, let's get over this.
What game is that?
No. Bumper first. All right, so let's get into the game. How about that? This Dr. Syintist just asked. The game's called Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy.
Interesting.
I've never played this. I assume you guys haven't played it.
Nope.
Well, it came out way back when, November 10th, 2003. Any guesses on the number one song? We have done this before.
Oh, 2003. Kelly Clarkson. He's
on.
behind these hazel eyes.
No, I'm sorry. That is incorrect.
Bum, 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 bum. I have no friggin' idea. You know me.
Okay, well, let's call Long Island Sal. Let's see what he has to say.
Oh, maybe he's not gonna be a coward and sing this one.
I think he might. We'll
He
check.
just likes early aughts bangers.
Hey, Hey guys, how's it going? Islanders rule. Fuck you, Flyers. Who cares? Eat.
Sup, Sal?
Maybe so.
Yeah, you like
Hey Sal, how's it going? Thanks for
Hockey.
answering the phone and being so cool about everything.
Yeah, no problem. I'm a cool fucking guy. Let's go to the docks. Islanders rule.
just go to the docks.
Why do you need to go to the docks?
All the cool shit happens at the docks. That's where I work.
All right, well,
Oh, that almost makes sense.
We're gonna learn so much about Sal this season.
Yeah.
That's canon now. I work at the docks.
You are okay.
anyway, thanks, Sal. Can you sing the song for us, please?
Oh, you bet your bottom dollar I can. Here we go.
Who says bet your
You all right, Sal?
Yeah, geez.
No, I'm fine. It's that seagull air. It just fucks with your guts. Here we go.
All the time.
I'm trying to sing.
Sorry, Sal. Sorry. I apologize for Dr. Scientist. Go ahead and sing your song.
Okay, here we go. Baby boy, you stay on my mind, fulfill my fantasies.
I remember this. I'm singing it.
I think about you all the time. I see you in my dreams.
Thanks, Sal. That was really beautiful. Do you guys know what song it is?
I remember Bentley singing that.
Baby boy.
Baby Boy is the name of the song. That's correct. You remember who sings it? Big name. Big
Beyonce.
name. It is Beyonce featuring Sean Paul.
Boom.
Oh,
So
it's
you both
deja
get half
vu.
credit. All right,
Alright, I gotta get in here and load up this fucking boat. Screw you guys and fuck the Flyers.
I love when that
thanks,
happens.
Sal. Appreciate it.
His phone's so weird.
Yeah.
Don't know what could have possibly happened, but let's go ahead and talk about the number one movie in the country on November 10th, 2003. Give you a hint.
We did it before?
No, we didn't.
Oh.
That was the hint.
Oh, November 10th, 2003.
And if I give you the tagline, you're going to get it
Postman.
immediately.
Is it animated?
It is not animated.
Is it
Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
No, that is incorrect. Good guess, though.
Braveheart?
No, it is not Braveheart. The tagline is, "This Christmas, discover your inner elf."
Elf.
It's Elf, yes. Yes, it's Elf.
Boom. Knew
We don't
it.
need to go into that movie. Everybody knows it. Everybody likes
I've
it,
never
I
seen
guess.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it either. But
It's
I've
fine.
heard it's fine.
I mean, there are some generally fun moments with it, but I think like it's very popular. A lot of people really love it, and I'm like, is that the
I think
best
it's
Christmas movie? It's not
too
Scrooge.
cheesy.
I think it's too Will Ferrell for me.
Yes, there you go.
That makes sense. Also, this day in history, November 10th, 1793, France ends forced worship of God.
Thank God.
When was that?
Whoa.
November 10th, 1793.
Oh, I thought you said 1993.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
jeez.
Shit was
Yeah,
wild.
you think of them as super progressive, but man, they are not. It was released for GameCube, PS2, Xbox, and the PC, developed by Eurocom and published by THQ. It is a single-player action adventure game. Dr. Scientist, you picked our game this week,
Yeah.
Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy. How about you lead us into it and tell us what this game's all about?
Well, it's set in Egypt, but I guess a slightly different one because it's animated.
Mm-hmm.
And it starts with a man named Imhotep, who's kind of like an old seer guy.
He's a monkey dude.
Yeah. He's actually
Yeah.
a god from Egyptian mythology, but
He's a monkey dude. In
he's
this
a monkey
one.
dude in this one. But he has a lion dude and a bird dude named Sphinx and Horus,
Of course.
who are his apprentices. And he's like, hey, man, I need you to go to the castle of Uruk and, the city, maybe. I don't know. And find the Blade of Osiris for me.
Yeah, will do.
Okay, easy enough.
Yeah, so he transports you there. He's got these little transport modules and shit. And you get there, and there's a fiery ray activated and all kinds of traps to stop you from getting the Blade of Osiris. You know, typical platformer type game, which this is. And Sphinx is trying to work together, and Horus is just like, peace, I can fly. I'm out of here.
Yeah, Imhotep said you got to work together to get it, man.
Yeah. And he just kind of flies ahead and makes Sphinx catch up.
Yeah, he's being a real dick about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not cool.
Kind of sets the mood for him being a dick the whole game.
Yeah, it sure does.
Also, it kind of weirds me out that they're like anatomically humans, but they have heads of birds and
Yeah,
I mean, that's
they're like
Egyptian
walking,
gods.
talking hieroglyphs.
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. They're all like the hieroglyphs. It still weirds me out. I don't like it. Anyway,
That's
as you
fair.
were saying.
That's okay. You can be weirded out.
Dude,
I'm uncomfortable.
what about every other game that's exactly like this? Like Ratchet and Clank?
They're fine.
Spyro.
Spyro, yeah.
They're totally fine. Just this one. Just this one for some reason.
It rubbed me
Crash
the wrong way, too.
Bandicoot.
Let's unpack it. Let's see if we find out what it is. It freaks me out.
Some bullshit platformer stuff. You find things that you can walk on lava, and you keep going deeper into this Blade of the Dark. You eventually find the Blade of Osiris.
Okay.
Awesome.
And the ray that's kind of protecting the area shoots and blasts Horus, and he falls in the lava. Ah! And Sphinx grabs the blade because he's the good guy.
No, so Horus is dead. Thank God.
Yeah, we'll never see him again.
Nope.
But the ray kind of blasts Sphinx, and he ends up having to find a different way home. Blah, blah, blah. He finds a different portal. Gets back to Imhotep.
Okay.
Cut to a different scene.
Elsewhere.
You're not allowed to do that.
I don't remember exactly what city this was. But anyway, there's a prince, Tutankhamun. You probably heard of him.
No.
Oh, yeah. It's a big deal.
And Princess Nefertiti, who you may also have heard of.
No.
They're kind of a thing, whatever. You can do some bullshit platformer stuff with this. And then,
It's his birthday. I just want to say
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Tutankhamun's birthday.
Yeah, he's like a child king almost.
Oh, that's weird. Never
Yeah.
heard of something.
Yeah. I put that together right now.
Sick.
And she's like, hey, man, watch your back because your brother Akhenaten, who also is somebody you may have heard of,
Nope.
is hatching this plan. Well, she doesn't specifically say it, but whatever. But
He's scheming.
he is scheming to turn you into a mummy, which he eventually does.
Oh, no.
He's supposed to be your brother, and he turns you into a mummy because he wants all the power for himself. It's just kind of a dick in general. So he wraps you up, puts all your stuff in canopic jars, which you also may not have heard of if you know anything about Egypt.
You're not going to say that for everything. Oh, yeah.
I am, because Poppascotch doesn't have any clue what I'm talking about.
He loves
That's the
Egypt.
jars they put the organs in. I know a little bit about this.
Oh, you shocked me today, Poppascotch.
Thanks. Rudimentary Egypt. Although Nefertiti sounded familiar, but I couldn't pinpoint where that was from.
Yeah.
But
Obviously.
sarcophagi, that's another word that matters here.
Yeah. Sphinx.
Yeah,
There we go.
Sand.
Good
Yeah,
one.
I'm familiar.
Anyway,
I'm familiar.
they're doing this, and then there's like, oh, there's an intruder in the building. They must have an intruder alarm. And Sphinx kind of shows up and interrupts this whole procedure, and the jars kind of disappeared, and Mummy gets sucked up, and all kinds of things.
Oh, no. Another portal.
Yeah. Well, first Nefertiti's like, hey, Sphinx, can you go save King Tutankhamun over there? But blah, blah, blah. It's another portal.
Yep.
Sure.
He gets an amulet that makes him allowed to travel through these
The
portals.
travel amulets. So he eventually escapes from wherever this place is that he is now. I forget that city. He escapes with Nefertiti to Heliopolis, and he takes her to safety, drops her off with Imhotep, the monkey guy. And basically, Sphinx is told he has to go to Abydos and do some platformer quests.
That's what you do.
Yeah, because, that's what you do. There's kind of electric eels, and you find the jewels were stolen from the museum-ish.
Yeah. It's a museum of some sort.
Yeah, I think that where they store jewels.
You know, one of them places.
Yeah, one of them places.
The jewel
If you know
room.
anything
Yeah, of
about
course.
Egypt, you know about them.
Yeah. They're next to the canopic jars.
Yeah.
Duh.
But then it cuts to a scene of Akhenaten and the mummy, who is his brother Tutankhamun. And they kind of he just kind of throws the mummy on the ground. And he's like, oh, now I can get out of this stupid thing. And he kind of turns, and apparently it was all an illusion.
Get the fuck out.
And he's the evil Set,
Which you may know.
which you may know from popular vampire mythologies.
What?
But he's an evil guy, Set, disguised to try and take power from Tutankhamun. I guess he killed the real Akhenaten. Who knows?
Yeah, I
might
think
have
that's implied.
Turned him into a mummy.
Yeah, it's kind of implied something bad happened. But now he's in Uruk, and he's like, all right, now we got to stop Imhotep. I got to do all this stuff. Got to set my plans in motion. And he's talking to his things, whatever. Cut back to Sphinx. And he's going around, and he ends up in the cursed palace of Heliopolis. And he finds the god Anubis in there. And he's like, yeah, I did a bunch of shit. I froze these people. There's a bunch of misery and suffering, blah, blah, blah. But he's like, I'm going to help you out, Anubis. Or I'm going to help you out, Sphinx.
Yeah.
You solve some puzzles for me, I'll do shit for you.
It was very interesting that he's like, I'm going to turn all these people into stone. And then, you know what? I like the cut of your jib.
Yeah.
I'm going to help you out.
He's like, oh, you want to help unstone these people? Then I just turn to stone?
Yeah.
All right. Do some shit for me.
Yeah, find the Shield of Osiris for me. how about you do that? And then I'll give you some things to unfreeze people. So, well, all right. So you do that.
Standard video game shit. I need this. You go find this. You bring it back to me. You move on.
Yep.
Yep.
And then Imhotep, for some reason, Imhotep makes an animated jar here.
Basket.
Called Basket. And this is basically how they transport items between the two characters that you play.
Yeah, it's because he knows where Tut is.
Yeah, and he can use canopic jars to bring him to life. And he's like, while he's on the inside, maybe he can find shit for us.
Yep.
So that's what happens. Sphinx finds shit, sends it through basket to the mummy. Mummy finds shit, sends it in the basket to the thing. If they find all the canopic jars, they think they can bring the mummy back as Tut. So
Makes sense.
that's what it is.
So they're like, you help us out, we'll help you out. Everybody's happy. You just got to sneak around the castle structure here and risk your life.
Yeah.
MBD.
So that's what it does. Basket shows up.
He's
brings
already
up-
dead.
Real.
That's the beauty of it.
You're right.
Yeah, that's why in the platforming parts, he can like go through fire and step on spikes and stuff. And
Yeah.
things that would kill a normal person don't bother him. Two different kinds of platforming between the two.
So in this game, are you solving puzzles like together?
In two different No.
No, you play
Two
two
different
different
places.
people.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
So the mummy finds some stolen jewels and shit and stuff that gives you double jump because you can never start with a double jump in a game.
I know,
Nope.
right?
And then once he does that, he passes out because all the energy's gone from the canopic jar. I don't know if that's a bingo spot.
Passing out because
Canopic
you ran
jar.
out of organs in the canopic jar?
It's just a passing out. You can stop there.
Huh.
It kind of you're getting knocked out, sort of.
Kind of, yeah.
Anyway, Basket goes back to Sphinx, gives him some shit, and then
Some jewels and stuff.
yeah, some jewels, Book of the Dead, blah blah blah. Then he does some more Anubis tests. Of course, Horus shows up again, gives you a invisibility crystal.
Ooh, that sounds neat.
Yeah, but if you use it, it
Sounds
kills
pretty
you.
helpful.
Oh,
Oy.
that's bad.
Yeah, that's bad. That's not bad. That's not good. That's not good. But you don't fall for it because Horus
You were
turns
about
out.
to, though.
Yeah, Imhotep stops you.
Yeah.
I guess you did fall for it. Mm-hmm. But anyway, you do the stuff for Anubis. You get the invisibility crystal. You go cure some people from the curse. They give you things, and one of them has a canopic jar somehow.
Yeah, a lot of them do.
Yeah.
Eventually.
And you get the stuff to Basket, and he goes back. Conveniently, he can use the invisibility gem because he's already dead.
Oh, that's why the mummy's there.
Yeah. Can't be killed.
It's amazing that they both find stuff that each other can use.
But not
Crazy.
them.
Kind of smart if you're the bad guy, but it just happens to be that this is the perfect situation where it doesn't work for him.
Just so happens.
Just so happens.
If only we had more mummies hidden away in castles that could do our bidding.
Yeah. Imagine how much
You
shit we
need
could
a
get done in a
basket
day.
first, dude.
Oh, that's
You're
true.
right, I do need a basket.
We weren't even thinking.
You might have a mummy somewhere in a castle.
Anyway, you see Horus and Set colluding and stuff, blah, blah, blah. Mummy gets some stuff, sends it back to Sphinx. It's repeating this.
Yeah.
Sphinx signs stuff. Does more quests for Anubis. He's like, hey, find me the crown of Abydos. I could use it.
Sure.
It's like the mayor has it. You go, and the mayor's sick. Eventually, some jumping back and forth between Mummy and Sphinx. You heal the mayor and find out that his advisors were working for Set the whole time.
What? The double cross from the mayor?
Yeah, well, no, the mayor's on your side. It's his.
The double cross from the mayor's aides?
His crow boys.
Yeah, crows are never a giveaway.
Knees.
Oh,
Nice.
man.
Does
what
that
kind of
explain
blew my mind.
the boss fight here with some kind of flying ghoul?
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
because it's the birds.
the very same.
Perfect.
Apparently, they were the ones causing all the problems in Abydos, and you just took care of them.
Oh, sweet.
So you go back to Anubis, and he's like, hey, man, you earned some more curse stones. Here you go. Now what do I need? I need the crown of Uruk, the sacred.
Needs a couple crowns. Yeah.
You don't let Set
Okay.
get it. You find it for me. You bring it here.
Sounds legit.
Yeah. So then Sphinx goes off to the desert. Finds a Rosetta Stone. Whatever. Obelisks bullshit. Blah blah blah. It's all bullshit to get the Rosetta Stone, which
Yeah,
does
he
something.
sees some seer lizard person. He's like, yeah, go find the Rosetta
Yeah.
Stone. Translate some obelisks.
Cut back to the mummy. He gets the power gauntlets, which is another classic platformer thing.
Upgrade.
Sure.
Back to the Sphinx. And he goes to the Uruk Islands, and he has to pass the test for the crown of Uruk, which is apparently beating some big mantis queen.
Of course.
Makes sense.
I could have
Gab.
called that.
Yep.
So obvious.
So Sphinx beats the Geb queen and takes the crown of Uruk to Anubis. And he's like, all right, I got 2 crowns now. I'll tell you some of the story. he tells a story that originally there was a god, I guess, named Ra, and was split in two. One half as Osiris and one half as Set.
Oh, that's what happened.
Surprisingly, a good side and a bad side.
Whoa.
Light and dark, you say?
Yeah. So Set got jealous and angry and was trying to take power from Osiris and blah, blah, blah. This is it. And Anubis is like, all right, to stop Set, we need one more crown. Guess where it is?
Heliopolis?
Maybe. Let's go check.
All right.
Yeah, well, he gives you more curse rules too. You free some people, blah, blah, blah. Basket goes to Mummy.
Yeah, but you're hearing voices as Sphinx. Like there's a voice telling him the crowns are a grave danger and stuff.
Yeah.
Who's?
I thought that was Imhotep.
Oh, maybe. That makes sense. Because I was like, is that
talking to you
Anubis?
from
Then
afar.
why is he fucking sending you?
But Basket goes to Mummy. Mummy does some shit. I don't even remember what, because I just wrote, Mummy does stupid mummy shit. Back to Sphinx.
Free more stone people.
Yeah.
Well, isn't the mummy's like a little bit, I want to say goofier, but a little slapsticky?
Yeah.
Kinda?
Yeah.
Well, it's because
Is they're kind of fumbling through traps, you know?
he can't really die, so they just do stupid shit with him. I don't know exactly what it was, because I wrote stupid distraction to get the last crown. And it's a boss fight.
You got to get an invite to the Pharaoh.
Yeah, okay. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You decurse the guards, and then you have to get the invitation.
Yeah.
And then you go to the Pharaoh, and you're like, hey, can I have that crown? He's like, no, it's mine.
Uh-oh.
What?
And he kind of does this whole thing. Whatever. You beat him eventually in a fight.
He's kind of a spider boss. I just want to say that.
So is the Geb Queen.
I know, but
It's an insect
Two
boss.
half spider bosses make one spider boss. Just saying, that's a bingo board spot.
bingo spot.
Market. That's where we'd have the sound effect play. That would be like market or something really cool.
Or just an old
But
lady
I don't
going,
know.
bingo.
Oh, that's even better than the market, because the market wouldn't even make sense. Most people wouldn't get it.
I think I got something.
Boners.
Yeah, you do that.
You know what?
Beautiful.
Of all the places you could have gone, I didn't see that coming. Anyway,
Boners.
you get the crown and you bring it to Anubis. So he's got the crown of Uruk. I don't even remember what they are anymore.
Yeah, he has all three crowns.
3 crowns he needs.
He doesn't have one crown yet.
Yep. But first, the mummy has to go and be revived by the... Mummy's revived by people who live in the castle. He's not revived by the Sphinx this time.
Yeah, that was very strange. Well, he
Because
frees one of them. or
Yeah, he
something.
frees one of them, and then they find a canopic jar, I guess, in the place and bring you back.
Yeah. It's like, here.
Like, hey, you got to stop the Set from doing this ray. He's got this power. So the mummy works his way there. Solves the puzzle. The mummy's more puzzly, I guess, than...
Yeah, there you go.
Solves the puzzle and stops the ray. And then, of course, Set's upset. And the mummy grabs the crown. And then Set comes and gets pissed off and kind of freezes the mummy in place.
Yeah. But Basket's there watching the whole
Yeah, Basket's
thing.
there. And guess what he did? He snagged the crown.
Smart.
Oh, shit.
Because Basket is probably the smartest one out of all these people.
Best character in the game.
By far.
Best dialogue.
Nice.
So he goes back to Sphinx. And he's like, hey, buddy, Sphinx, here I got the crown of Set.
That must be the last one.
Yeah, so he gives the crown to Anubis. Then Anubis does a ritual here with all the crowns, blah, 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 brings the light of Osiris down.
Oh, shit.
And he's like, hey, you got to go fight Set, whatever.
Finally.
Yeah. And so they transport you to Uruk Castle where you can face Set in the final ultimate battle.
Oh, no, not in his true form.
Yes, in his true form.
Oh, get the fuck out.
But you beat Set, and then you free the mummy, and they tell you that Set can't be killed because they need the opposite of the light for the dark and blah, blah, blah. So what they're going to do is combine Set and Osiris again and bring Ra back.
Okay.
Bring everything back into balance, like a flat circle.
Whoa, dude.
It makes more sense, yeah.
So they do that, and Ra comes back. He's like, yo, bro, thanks, Sphinx. We'll make a castle for you. People will see it in years.
Yeah. He's like, you're going to be remembered forever. And then he's like, oh, yeah, here's the last
Yeah.
vase.
For you, I'm just going to bring you back. And he gives the mummy the last vase. And the mummy, of course, fucking stooges it up and breaks the vase.
Yeah, really fucking slapsticky, gets tripped over his own 2 feet and just drops it on the floor, destroying it.
And then
Pretty on brand.
And then Imhotep's there and he's like, well, I guess there's another way we can do this.
What? Sequel?
See you in Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money.
Nice.
And that's it. That's the end of the game.
Okay.
Interesting. So he's still a mummy in case we need that game mechanic in the sequel. Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
For whenever that sequel comes out.
It's going to be any day now.
Probably.
Wait, this came out in 2003? I don't know if it's happening, guys.
It's only been 20 years.
Yeah, you never know. There's been bigger gaps? Have there? I don't think so.
Dino Crisis?
Maybe fucking Duke Nukem? Maybe.
Oh, maybe. Whatever.
Yeah, that's it. That's the game.
That's it. That's the game. We did it. We got through it. We're better people. We smell better and we look better.
Well,
Let's go ahead and move into our favorite segment, Final Thoughts.
All right.
Okay, who's going to start with the final thoughts?
I mean, I suppose I can start because didn't Chump Slap, if I remember correctly, start last week?
Nope, I did.
Nope, jerk, but you're going to start anyway. Okay, did watching this video make you want to be a Sphinx or a mummy?
Nice.
Was the story pretty good or you think it was pretty crummy?
I like how you write and think with Sphinx, kind of.
It's internal rhymes.
Yeah.
I wrote this one down. Out of 27 stars, how many you think would make this yummy? Damn it.
Perfect.
All right. Did watching this make me want to play it? Not really, although I really did like the idea that you have sections that are like in the open world and platforming and you're jumping around, dealing with your asshole, I don't know, half brother bro? I don't know what he is. What happens to Horace?
In real life?
No, in the game. Because he just kind of
Just
disappears
Yeah.
from the story. Like,
I don't know.
halfway
They
through.
kind of
Well,
didn't mention him again.
last I remember seeing him, he gave the invisibility stone and they thought it would work.
Yeah.
And Set was like, oh, great. That's awesome. He might have got rid of him right there. I don't remember.
Yeah, that was the last time he even kind of talked to him.
Yeah.
That's the last time we saw him. So I just assumed, oh, now this is going to start like a thing of him spying and working against
be back
you, but
in
he
the
just never
sequel.
comes back.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess you got to leave some characters alive for the sequel, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Although I don't think anyone died. Anyways, okay, whatever. Did watching this make me want to play it? Not really, just because I'm not as big into platformer games as you guys are.
That's fair.
I don't think. Did the story work for me? I think it was kind of a neat way to explain away the game mechanic, and I liked how they brought real like mythology stuff into it. So it's kind of based around people that existed or were written about. Because Tut existed, but obviously Anubis isn't real. Or Osiris, right, Dr. Scientist? There wasn't actually a dude walking around with a...
No.
There wasn't a bird-headed man.
Are
He
you
was a
sure?
god, right?
Yeah.
They write about him a lot.
All the ones with animal heads, I'm pretty sure are gods, and all the ones with human heads were people.
What about the Sphinx?
Well, Sphinx said, well, he was
Nobody
a
knows
lion.
what the Sphinx
Yeah.
was.
Whatever.
So yeah, story, I guess, worked for me. What score would I give it out of 27 stars? This one's a tough one because I think it's, I don't know, I kind of liked it. I think it was better than some of the stuff we've been looking at lately, but not that much better. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give it a perfectly reasonable 8.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, that's reasonable.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go ahead and then move on to you, Sir Chump Slap. See what you have to say about it. Did watching this video make you want to play Sphinx and the Mummy, Cursed?
Oh, jeez.
Did the story work for you, or do you think it was just the worst?
Oh.
And what score out of 27 stars do you think you wouldn't have to reimburse?
Oh, I thought he was going to say hearse, but okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I expected a hearse in there.
I've had worse. I think that wasn't anything special.
Oh, he keeps going.
I've had worse.
Oh, you just
And then I
did
came down and worked with Patty Hearst to quench my thirst.
that. Wow. Dude.
Delete that part.
No, keep that.
I have a celebratory thing here. Hold up.
Beautiful.
There you go. These soundboards are paying for themselves.
At least yours. But watching this, no, I didn't want to play it. I mean, it was too just platformy for me.
I can see that.
Yeah, not a big platformer guy, but there were no like role playing or any side tracking. So it's just platforms. So no, I wouldn't play it. Did the story work for me? Yeah. I mean, basically, no, it doesn't.
Okay.
What is the Sphinx's whole motivation for all of this?
He's doing a good job. Work
He's
for his
just helping
Emotep.
for Emotep, and that's it.
Yeah.
Didn't they say he was like his, not progeny, like his
Apprentice.
apprentice?
Yeah, but then he gets the sword.
Well, he's told that he's fated to do this.
Yeah, a
couple of times.
That's barely. I don't know.
That's the motivation for like 70% of the games that we do.
I know, but he didn't seem very motivated. He was just like, okay. Why was the mummy helping? Because he wanted to get
Well, they
his
used
life
the mummy.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They kind of used the mummy as a tool. It was kind of a slavery with extra steps.
Yeah, it wasn't very nice to use Tut like that.
Although they are trying
they
to bring him
did.
back.
I mean, you're right. It probably wasn't cool to like hang that over his head, like, oh, we can bring you back. Just you gotta help us first. That probably wasn't cool. But at least they were giving him something.
I saw a YouTube video. It was like, are necromancers evil because they force people to do their work for them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question.
They bring back dead, but
Yeah, they use them as slave labor.
it's no good. But yeah, I guess the story basically worked, but it was pretty boring. It was just all fetch quests and we got to get this. And then you talk to a god who's like, I'm the only guy who can fucking do this. Just give me the crowns, you know? So,
Okay.
So out of 27 stars, I mean, it was okay. I mean, characters were decent. The whole thing was too cartoony for me, but I like Egypt.
And you're really hemming and hawing here.
Fine, I'll give it a 5.
Damn. He pushed him and then he dumped a 5 out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Might have been a 6, but no, it's a 5 now.
I'll just give it an extra star.
Go ahead.
I dare you. Because we're going to ask you a couple questions, starting with what Chump Slap's going to ask you right now.
Yeah, I got some things for you. Did watching this video make you want to talk to Anubis? Oh, I got nothing. I was going to say Egypt. I mean, I was like, what the fuck?
Now you got to rhyme with Anubis,
See how he gets out of this one, folks.
Was the story pretty good, or was it flu mist out of a nose? Flu mist, like a sneeze.
Okay.
Out of 27 stars, how many will you eschew this? Oh wow, that was Scotch.
That was
level.
Scotch-esque.
That was Scotch tier. That was Scotch. Even I was going to say it. It was coming out.
Just answer the questions. You know what they are.
Would I play it? In 2003, I probably would have.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't know. Maybe today. It's probably a quick game. You could probably beat it in like 6 or 7 hours. So I might throw it in if it ever comes out. But yeah, we'll give it a meh and then we'll play it. Story work for me. It's kind of boilerplate fetch quest platformy stuff. Mm-hmm. Throwing in the Egyptian mythology and Egyptian history helps. It's pretty. You're kind of like trying to stop an evil god. It happens in almost, I'll say 10% of games.
About 80% of platformers.
Yeah. Every single JRPG.
Yeah, right.
So, I mean, that's all kind of, but I did like the setting. I did like that they had a fumbly mummy character in there, kind of threw a change of pace. Mm-hmm. So you can have all kinds of things. Yeah, it was average. Throw in the mythology, I'll give it an extra star. I'll give it 8 stars.
Whoa.
Okay.
Almost a perfect 8.
I was going to give it 7, then you took a star away from it. So
It's fair.
That then, if my math is correct, gives us a final score of 21.
Oh, 1 point higher than Doom.
Whoa.
The stories are pretty bland and boilerplate.
Yeah,
So.
for real. It's average ass shit.
I mean, that's about right. We have to go back a little bit of ways to see what we got. But remember I talked about it last week. Constantine, we gave it 19 back on April 6th.
Oh, 4 out of 6.
We gave him a 4 out of 6. There it is. Bring it back. Dead to Rights, we gave a 21 as well. And then if we go back even further to the Journeyman Project, we gave that a 21 too.
Ooh, the Journeyman Project.
Wow, I forgot about that one.
Man, I'm reading through this list of the games and all of our scores, and I don't remember some of these.
I was going to say, it'd be interesting for you to like, or someone to take 20 games from there and 10 games we didn't do, and then we'd have to talk about if we did it.
Yeah.
Take a guess.
Do you remember this?
I do kind of remember the Journeyman Project. It was the one that you traveled through time.
There's like a safe on the side of a mountain or something.
Yeah, that was one. It was back in like the prehistoric time.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's the thing. If one of us remembers and starts talking, the rest are like, oh yeah, I do remember Deadfall Adventures.
Yeah.
Nice.
Deadfall Adventures ended up in Antarctica, right?
Sure.
No fucking idea. Man, we haven't done a Nintendo episode in some time. Or a Sega one. We got to do one of those.
Yeah, we should one of these days.
Way less work for us. All right, we'll fire one of those in here. Why not? The kids love it.
That's all I get emails about.
That's all he gets emails about, folks.
Never once.
Anyway, come on. Next, our favorite skit.
Jesus, someone's got somewhere to be. So let's go ahead and move
Seriously.
into our favorite segment of every week,
Always
which
starting
Dr.
so late.
Scientist really wants to get to, which is Dr. Scientist Radical Pokemon Away.
Dr. Scientist, and he's not waiting. He's telling us about Pokemon baiting.
Pokemon
week.
baiting.
We ask Dr. Syintist how to bait a Pokemon. No, we ask him to give us a recommendation or a word or a thought or an idea or something that points us to the most radical Pokemon lock of the week, and he's never let us down. This week, Dr. Syintist, what do you got for us?
Well, I was like, all right, I'm going to find the Pokemon that makes me think of Egypt most.
Oh,
There isn't a Sphinx Pokemon, surprisingly.
is there a Anubis Pokemon?
Nope, but there's a coffin Pokemon called Coffagrigus.
Coffagrigus.
Cofagrigus. It has an ability called Mummy, so it kind of fits.
Interesting.
I like it.
Mummy's kind
I
of
like
cool.
how its hands and feet kind of are the same thing.
Yeah. It's a ghost. Mummy, its ability is like if it hits somebody or somebody hits it, they get the ability Mummy. So it takes the ability away from them, anything that hits you.
Interesting.
It is, they pretend to be coffins to teach lessons to grave robbers is what it does. They swallow people who get too close to them.
It's also 5'7", 168, which is exactly my measurements as well. So that's pretty cool.
168? Yeah, okay.
When in third grade?
5'7" is just the space around his head.
Oh, snap.
Big head joke.
Hey, I get that shit
Big
all
head
the time.
group. And Chump Slap can't say a fucking thing about big heads.
No, I can't.
It's one of the few people in my life that can't say shit about that. We got to go to a hat store and get you measured. I'm curious. Like, they'll be like, it's a 15. Like, that's ridiculous.
No, it's got to be like slightly over 8. I can't get a hat at Lids. I can tell you that.
That's wild. That if I get an 8, even with like longer hair, my hair growing out a little bit, I can still tuck my fucking ears in underneath.
Yeah, that makes one of us.
It's wild. I remember because I have 7 and 5/8, and that's almost an 8. That's like 3/8 away from a full 8.
Yeah.
And I gave you one of my hats to try on, and it looked like you were a fucking little kid with a miniature hat on the side of his head. It was crazy.
Yeah, it's like a yarmulke, dude. It's wild.
Crazy. What are we talking about? The Pokemon.
Yeah.
So you get, it's a medium fast leveling rate, which is what I'm usually looking for in one of my
Yeah.
soldier guys. You
I'm
know?
usually looking for a 25 cycle hatch time myself.
Yeah.
Are there more coffin Pokemon, or is there just the one coffin Pokemon?
It evolves from another one.
He's got an ability called Mummy.
Yeah. I explained
Ooh.
that when someone hits you or they hit you or you hit them.
I know, but I was spelling it wrong and I was freaking out.
That was very honest. Good. But the important thing is they're 5'7", 168.7, just like me. There you go. Number one Pokemon, Coffagrigus.
Coffagrigus.
Coffagrigus. The coffin Pokemon.
Coffee Jesus.
Let's go ahead then. Reluctantly move into our favorite segment of every week, which is Sir Chump Slaps. This or that.
We're going to play a game with Chump Slap. It's going to be called This or That.
Every week we play a game with Chump Slap called This or That. We give him a prompt, and then he has to decide if the prompt is one thing or another thing. This week, we're talking Charlie Sheen, buddy, your favorite actor.
Tiger's blood.
So you're going to have to tell us in the prompt I give you, they're all going to be television shows or they're going to be movies.
Okay.
You have to tell me if Charlie Sheen is playing himself in the movie,
Or
like,
a character. Yeah.
he's himself, or if he's playing a different Charlie.
Oh.
So the character names are still Charlie, but is he Charlie Sheen, the person, the man, or Charlie Sheen, or Charlie whatever our character?
Why are you
name
saying
is in the show?
Charlie?
Yeah, it's Charlie.
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 Charlie? So you have to tell us if it's
Character or
himself,
man? Real?
different Charlie.
Real fake. Real fake. Okay.
Real fake? You want to go real fake? Okay, we can go real fake. Are you ready? Sir Chump Slap.
I guess.
Okay, here we go. First prompt. Anger management.
Real.
2.5 Men.
Fake.
Being John Malkovich.
Real.
The Big Bang Theory.
Real.
Family Guy.
Real.
All Dogs Go to Heaven 2.
Fake.
Pauly Shore is Dead.
Real.
Let's go ahead and look these up then.
Man, I don't know.
I don't know either. Big Bang Theory, I didn't know at all.
Yeah, I think you're probably close. He's probably played Charlie Sheen in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think of which ones I guess he was just showing up in.
I know
not a
he was
character.
actually Charlie Sheen and being John Malkovich.
He wasn't Charlie Sheen in 2.5 Men.
No. Oof.
That's a 6 out of 7.
Oh, snap.
The only one you got incorrect was the first one, anger management. He doesn't play himself, Charlie Sheen. He plays another character named Charlie.
Nah, that's all right. I never even saw that.
Everything else you nailed. 2.5 Men, he was a different Charlie. Being John Malkovich, he was himself. Big Bang Theory and Family Guy, he was himself. They almost tripped you up because you're like, how could it be 3 selves in a row?
I know, right?
But you nailed it. You went with your gut. You nailed it. You got All Dogs Go to Heaven 2. He played a different Charlie, and Pauly Shore is dead. He played himself.
All right. I'm good at
I mean, that was a
guessing.
pretty tough one. I mean, you went with your gut, and that's what matters. That's the Plotty Time way. You know what else Plotty Time also does?
Farts.
Has email.
No.
Fucks.
You can fuck food all you want.
There we go. That's what Plotty Time believes in.
I wouldn't say we want that. You could do it though.
Let's say someone wanted to write us an email about, I don't know, a game recommendation we could do. Maybe they want to hear another Nintendo episode or Sega episode. What do you want to hear? What do you want us to yak about over here? Send us an email, and where the heck would they even send that to, Sir Chump Slap?
I don't know. There's so many places to send it, but I'd send it to plottytime@gmail.com.
It'll definitely get to us the fastest that way.
And I will definitely read it, and I'll respond to it.
100% guaranteed response rate. Still hasn't missed a single one.
Nope.
Let's say they want to get to us faster on the socials with fan art of something you're specifying right now. How would they do that, Dr. Scientist?
At Plotty Time on Instagram or Threads, or stop by the Reddit with a picture of Poppascotch as the mummy and Chump Slap as the Sphinx going through killing set.
Perfect. I can't wait to see it. And you can also go to YouTube, like and subscribe there. It really helps us out. You can't post any pictures, but you can go to plottytime.com, which redirects you to our eBay store where you can buy stuff like sweatpants and Turkish towels.
Or a sweet hoodie.
Or a sweet hoodie. But that about does it for us. So, as always, shout out to Blaine JJ, Drago the Slago, Gamers Little Playground, I am Panex, and Luis Guzman. More importantly than all that, do not trust Dr. Scientists, and we'll talk to you next time. Peace.
Peace.